Hello and welcome to another video of VChess. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play the TRAXLER counterattack as black. So I'll just quickly show you. This arises from the Italian game after e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4. Now you should, instead of, most people play bishop c5 in this position, not allowing knight g5 because obviously you would just take back. So instead, you should play knight to f6, and they'll usually be trying to go for the pawn. If they castle, for example, you can go. Actually, castling isn't a good move because of this. Because you can just take the pawn. No, well, not really castling. Like, for example, if you go into it 4 knights, just play normal stuff, and just look for plans. I mean, it is symmetrical, but anyway. But this one's more exciting. This is a more exciting variation. So is it bishop c4, knight f6? They go knight attack, trying to get there. And now usually the normal variation is playing d5 to stop the pawn. And once you take, usually most people will play knight to a5. Or was it knight d4? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the variations of it. Anyway, but in this position, you can play bishop c5, and usually the knight will take on f7. In which you should play bishop takes f2 check, and yes, if they go king takes f2, you can go knight takes c4 check. I'm gonna turn off the lines and the eval. White has 6 legal moves. 2 moves win. Well, 2 moves keep the game playable. 4 of them lose them. Which ones do you think win the game and which one do you think lose the game? Yes, that's right. So, let's turn on the lines again. So, king e3 is well, according to Stockfish, is the best line. And I would also agree with Stockfish, actually. Because king g1 is also the other one. And I'll just show you the other ones. Okay. So if they play king e1, it's -8. Because queen h4 check, there, take, and then queen takes h1 check. And then have to go bishop f1. Then you can go rook f8. Then once they go like a knight c3, it's normal to, oh, never mind, once they go backwards, actually they wouldn't do that, I'm sorry. Yeah, knight c3, for example, you can just take, and when they go, actually they only have 2 moves. Can you believe this? They have 2 moves. Otherwise it's mate, somehow. If they play there, oh well, it's just mate. If they go d3, it's mate in 11. This is just crazy, anyway. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, okay, so which position are we in? Okay, so, and if they play king e2, this position, you should play knight d4 check. And the best continuation for them is king e3, attacking. That. And then when you go queen h4, and then usually they will try and secure this file and try and prevent the queen from coming onto the f file. Like, for example, this would just be mate, so that's why they play rook f1. And then you play d5, distracting the bishop away. For example, if the bishop takes, you've almost trapped the queen, I think, I'm quite sure. And you even sacrifice a piece. Wait a minute. In fact, if they come here, you get a royal fork. So just showing an idea. So king e2 is not a good move. Okay, and then if they go, I'll just show the bad ones. King f3, king f3, you go queen f6 check. And you go king takes c4. So you sacrifice 2 pieces to get the king in the center. And then you go d5 check and sacrifice another pawn. And then they go bishop takes d5. Then you go queen f4 check. And you're just surrounding the king. King d3. And you're just give them loads of checks. And you can just absolutely destroy this king because look, there's no f pawn, there's no e pawn, and this queen is just trapped in. Look how many moves it's got. 3 squares to move. For example, 1 minute, I'll just show something. Look how many squares this queen can move, and look at how many squares this queen can move. It's a horrible position. So yes. Anyway, so that's why king f3 is a terrible move. And king f1 is the 3rd best move, but it's still bad. So, queen h4 check. Not check, sorry. Then they'll usually, if they go g3, you'll just queen f6 check. It's actually mate in 11 apparently now. So, you have fun finding that. This is just a quick overview. Anyway. So usually, yeah. So once you go queen h4, they can go they'll usually go queen e2, but then you can go knight g3 check. They can't take back. Oh, they have to take back actually. Sorry. And then you take here, and they have to go king f2. Forced move. Forcing moves are always good in positions. And then you'll have to go rook f8 and pin this piece, and then they'll might be go a bit greedy and they'll go queen e1 probably, in which case oh, not queen h4, sorry. Queen h5 and these 2 pieces will be lost, and then you've got lots of checks, and it's just a good position. Anyway, I'm sorry, which position were we in? Okay, so have I done all the bad positions? I'm pretty sure I have. I've done king, king. I've done king, 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 king. Okay. Now the best option, king e3. I am very uncertain about this option because as you can see, it says king march line. If you don't see it because of bad quality, yeah, it says king march line basically. You go queen h4 usually if you're playing as black, and they'll play g3. You'll play knight takes g3, sacrificing yet another piece. And then don't take that pawn. Don't take don't take this. Don't take that. Go queen d4 check. So you go king f3. You can castle. They might go like a castle. It's pinned, so it's a double. This is a double pin. So they'll probably try something like queen e2, and then you'll just d5, and they'll just lose this knight, most likely, because it's just very difficult to remember, and there's just like, never mind. You can go bishop g4, just very suffocating for the opponent, and also the queen's trapped. I think, at least. If you go there, it's just mate. So the queen has to guard the square, but it can't guard the square, so you have to go back there or something. And now it's just like mate in 8 or something. It used to be mate in 8. Yeah, it's mate in 9. If you go queen e4 check. So it's just amazing, this TRAXLER counter-attack. I'm just showing a brief overview. You can always just go and like study this, like Lead Chess as well. Anyway, okay, so where were we? Okay, no, bishop c5, knight takes f7, takes f2, king takes. Okay, now if they go to g1, still go queen h4. When they go if they go g3, it's knight takes g3. I'll just quickly show this. Knight takes g3, and if they take back, you just surround the king, and then you can go like rook f8, and it's just well, it's an equal-ish position, but the king is very weak, and they have to know what they're doing exactly. And if they don't play g3 and they play queen e2, which is also a good move, or queen f3, you can go knight d4, and then when they go, it's actually really difficult to see the position, to understand this position, because I've seen people play queen f1 against me before, and I've played like knight takes c2. What? No, I've played like I've just seen lots of crazy stuff now. Like queen e3, and you can just go knight takes c2, and you've just got a fork now. And they go back to e2, you just should go knight d4, because knight d4 is it? Apparently should be going knight d4, but I wouldn't play that. But I'm in 1100, so okay. I'd play rook f8, because this rook will always just be trapped. So you're in no hurry to get it, unless they go h3, then you should take it, obviously, because then they can go h2. So, and then they play something like g3, you can take, I'm pretty sure. And then like, bishop g2, you can... Anyway, I don't really know much about this line, but it's quite nice. Anyway, now I'll show what happens if okay, if when you play the TRAXLER counterattack, they go, was it d4? You won't usually see d4, but I've never seen d4, and I'll just show you the stuff on the Lee chess later on, in a few minutes. And so bishop take, if they play bishop takes f2 check, should be playing apparently king f8, but king e7 is a better line, because you should just be so you've got a missing f pawn, but you've got 3 pieces on 2. You'll soon bring the rook to the party, and they have to retreat the bishop, and then you can get a 4th piece out potentially. And although you've got a misplacing king, you can always just like get the king somewhere on the queen side. But oh, geez, if they go, oh yes, now let's talk about just the normal knight sacrifice line. If they go king take bishop takes f7, when we go bishop takes f2 check, if they go king f1, you should be playing queen e7 apparently. Knight takes h8, and it's slightly better for the opponent, but let's just ignore that. Bishop f7 check, and you can go king d8. And I know the position looks very bad, but most people will just be taking. But even then, the position is okay, because you do have quite a few attacking chances. For example, if they go knight c3, you just got like almost equal now again. It's bishop g4, you know, just. And now you're better. Once you go like king d7, you've just got good, like, you can go rook f8, get this weak king because it can't move much. Like, you can move it back into the center, but apparently that's the best move for the king. Because obviously you can't save this knight, because you'd lose and then that would also be almost trapped, and then you just go like. And also there's a discovered check as well, and just, you know. And now it's mate in 5, and now it's mate in 5. Like, bishop f2 check. I'll just quickly follow this through, because I've just said that there's a mate, so I'm just gonna quickly show it. Bishop takes h4 check. Oh, mate. Oh. Anyway. That's a lot of variations. And that was a long time. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly show this bit for the TRAXLER, and then yeah, that's it. Actually no, we'll show in Lee chess. Okay, knight f6, knight g5. As you can see, knight g5 is the most commonly played move, so, and there aren't many people playing bishop c5. About a fifth of the people play bishop c5, but As you can see, it's not horrible opening. Because it's a 46. I mean, in fact, it says black wins sometimes. And then there's this knight takes e4. Like lines. Anyway, so bishop c5, and most people go knight takes f7, as I said. And then when they go bishop takes f2, lots of people are going king f1. But when they do go king takes f2, when you do go knight takes e4 check, you do get what's it? King g1, king e3, lots. But you do also get king e1, which is just a horrible move, as I said. And then they've just got these bad moves. Yeah, for example, like king g1, you can see just as in look at these chances now of winning. Like queen f3, and then there's like knight d4. People can go like queen f1 and just be like completely lost. Like if you turn on Stockfish now, -2 to -3. So, and they go like d3. You can go what's it? Not another thing, b5. That's what Stockfish says. Bishop b3, and there's just like, and it's just like the queen is just like stuck doing nothing, and this is just like a bad position because the king is so weak. You can't really go h3 much because, I mean, you could go h3, but these pieces are just difficult to develop because this knight will just never leave, and this bishop will just not enter the game very well. It could get to e3 potentially, but they'll play like oh, sorry. You'll go back, and then when they go bishop e3, you can just go like, now look at this, it's just got such a good diagonal. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy, please consider to like subscribe. Yeah, I've got nice opening videos and stuff like this coming out. I might have like this, so yeah, I've got this video I've got ready for next week. Anyway, VChess out.